Roggenrola. It is a shiny that we've had in Com Day before, so it's a shiny that I do not need, but we're out here anyway. I really shouldn't be. I've been sick for the last, let's see, 4 or 5 days now. Seem to be on the tail end of it, which is good, but yeah, still sick, which isn't fantastic. Feeling not too bad today, which is good. I felt a bit meh when I woke up this morning, but been doing some stuff today, and yeah, it's perked me up a little bit, made me a little bit more together, I suppose is the best way of putting it. My brain still isn't working properly, so if it sounds like I'm talking out of my butt, it's probably because I is talking out of my butt, because I'm not talking with my brain. My brain is filled with bricks. I feel like my brain is filled with bricks. Hey to Negan, welcome in. And of course, as soon as I start streaming, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Hey to James, welcome in, guys. All right, let's click on this little dude, and this little dude, and this little dude here, and another one of these little dudes. Yeah, final little dude. Okay, no shinies from these first ones. That's okay. We will battle this Roggenrola. I hate on I'm sick chef. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sick. I'm gonna sound crazy tonight, and it's gonna be funny for you guys at least. Let's rock and roll. How you doing, Tef? Welcome in. Wow. We need our BC ground. All right, that is my bottle cap. So we'll quickly smash through this. Oh, he's got a Roggenrola to start off. That's pretty convenient. Almost like it was meant to be. And yeah, I had nasal spray this morning. And it made me feel good for basically the whole day. And like an hour ago, my nose started to block up again. It's like, it lasted a lot longer than it should have, though. So that's good. But yeah, I'm hoping that by tomorrow, I should be pretty good when it comes to Seiko for you. Alrighty, let's... Actually. Haha. I thought of it, because I saw them just before I jumped out of the car. Tissues. Let's take tissues with me, because that could definitely be a necessity. Be good. Maybe should have brought a drink with me too, because the dehydration is... I feel like it's there. You hope my cold goes away? It should. I'm already sort of on the tail end of it. Yesterday was probably the worst day. It slowly built up into yesterday, and yesterday I just felt like I'd hit a wall. By the end of the night, my nose was just so congested and all that sort of stuff. But then, yeah, woke up this morning still feeling a bit off. But yeah, went out and did some stuff today and had some nasal spray, and I went to the doctor's last night to get some medication for it. So I got like steroids that I'm on for it. So they seem to be helping. Naomi, how you doing? Welcome in. Okay, that's... Okie dokie. Alright, back into the checks. I definitely feel like I probably should have worn more clothing while I was out here, though. I came wearing a jumper and sweatpants. I mean, it's not cold, but I definitely feel like I probably could have worn more, given my current state. Alright, we'll survive. Ugh. Yes, Naomi, I am an Australian. Are you also Australian? Because of me, she is also sick. So she is at home right now, cuddled up in her bed, watching her show. She should be here in the stream. She said that she'd probably rock up. Whether or not she does or not, that's another story. We'll see. But yeah, we're both sick at the moment. And she's a few days behind me, sort of thing. So either today or tomorrow is probably going to be her worst day, I think. Who's lurking? Everybody. According to me, there's like 10, 15 people that are just lurking in there. That's okay. But how you doing, Jimmy? Welcome in. Shiny like I should give you because I just shiny Abra and a shiny... nice. Nice, Sebastian. The Chosen. How you doing? Welcome in. How's your day? Did I get Eilish sick? Yes. And to top it off, it was also her birthday yesterday. So that's basically what I got her for her birthday. Sickness. That was a bit of a thing. Everyone just lurking. What's going on, everybody? How's it going? Okay, Jimmy, we're going okay. As I said, I'd say getting over being sick at the moment. I mean, I'm still in its clutches, but I feel like tomorrow I should wake up feeling pretty good. It's mainly just congestion in my sinuses now. Egg. Yeah. Started off as a sore throat, and then progressed into a bit of a scratchy cough. But those have both gone away for the most part. I was coughing a little bit earlier today, and yeah, now it's just, like I said, sinus congestion. That's not an appropriate birthday gift to give. Well, I didn't mean to. I mean, in my defense, it was already sort of too late. Like, there was a couple of nights sick, and I didn't know that I was sick, so I sort of passed it on to her without really even meaning to. Ah, there she is. She's here. Hello, yeah, we're just talking about how my birthday gift to you was giving you the sickness. I'm sorry. Because I was just explaining that I was sick. Betting $4 at the next, 10 Roggenrolas. Probably not, dude. But I mean, I appreciate your enthusiasm. Naomi, hello. I have said hello. How are you doing? Welcome in. Once again. You got a 98% sand dial from an egg so close. You'll be able to train it if you want to, dude. Once we get silver bottle caps. But in my defense, sick, we're 2-1 now. So it made me sick twice, and I've only made her sick once. So she's still ahead of me. So I mean, technically, this is just payback for her making me sick twice. Hopes if I actually stay on the path. Jimmy, shush. I'll have you know that I was taking care of that earlier today, okay? So don't you go giving me that gripe. I was tending gentlemanly, and what else? I reminded her to buy tissues. If it wasn't for me, she would have forgot her shopping list. All the TLC, I know. So much TLC, it hurt. What, Naomi? I said hello. Hello, hello, hello. There's only so many times I can say hello until I've already said it. I mean, wasn't the first thing that I do when I got to yours is like jump onto the bed and give you a big cuddle? You are Noah? Okay. Hello, Noah. Watch Shrek the Third. I'm sure Eilish will make me watch it at some point. We've watched the first two. We're in our really bad shark/crocodile movie phase right now. So whenever we're watching movies, they tend to be crappy movies about sharks and crocodiles. That was before, this is now. Well, what am I supposed to do? Just stop streaming and drive all the way back to your house just to give you cuddles again? Isn't that sort of what tomorrow is for? Sharknado. No, we haven't watched Sharknado yet, surprisingly. No, we've watched like a whole bunch of other shark movies. Sharknado is not one of the movies that we have watched. We did watch Land Shark the other day, though. And that was something special. That was, yeah, if you haven't seen Land Shark, I definitely highly suggest you go and watch Land Shark. I mean, there are bad movies. Then there's Land Shark. Like, goddamn. That movie was something else. New Avatar in October. Already? Yeah, that didn't take them long. Alright, we got ourselves an egg. Ha ha. Ha ha ha. Naomi/Noah, I do not know what you were going on about, but okay. You've seen Land Shark? Ah, cool. Someone else has seen Land Shark. You know how good Land Shark is then. Land Shark is like the best. New Avatar this December. Okay. Wolf Creek for Jimmy. Hey, I'd happily watch Wolf Creek. She's not much of a horror movie person. So I don't know about Wolf Creek. Wolf Creek might be a bit much. It's not really a horror movie. It's like a... I mean, I suppose it is, but it's... I don't know. I don't really call movies about... It's more of a slasher movie, but without being over the top about the slashing, because there's not like a massive amount of people that die in like a Scream movie or something like that. But yeah, movies with serial killers and stuff like that in them, I don't really class them as horror movies. Like, to me, a horror movie has to be something with like ghosts and ghouls and like like some sort of supernatural element to it, I think. or even Aliens to an extent. Naomi, I can read your chats, yes. Oh my gosh, don't promote Landshark. No, it's the best movie ever. Everybody, go out, watch Landshark. Drop everything that you're doing right now and go and watch Landshark. Do it. You won't be disappointed. If you're into really crappy movies and you get a kick out of watching like the worst movies ever made, Landshark is for you. I'm not sharing code right now, dude. Code gets shared during raid hours. Tonight isn't a raid hour. Is anybody else getting glitchy stream or? Ghost movies are the worst. Yeah. I mean, horror is one of those. Unfortunately, it's a very watered down genre these days. It's really hard to find good horror movies. They're very few and far between. Because there's just so many cliches in them which have just been done to death that it's hard to sort of get the audience to be... You just know what to expect from like a horror movie these days. There's a rare gem here and there. But horror, like comedy and all that sort of stuff, is also subjective. So what scares one person is going to scare somebody, and what one person finds funny, someone else isn't going to find funny. Stream is fine? Okay. Watch Landshark after stream. Exactly, guys. If you haven't already, go and watch Landshark after the stream. Do it. Hey, Joshua. How you doing? And Liam, you're in French? You're in French. You're in France? You are French? Nice. Well, welcome into the chat, dude. Welcome in. Like a certain Mothman that could be classed as a summer horror. You'd be down for that? Yeah, of course. Have you actually seen the Mothman prophecies, Eilish? The one with Richard Gere and Chapstick. That line just sticks with me forever. He's on the phone talking to Mothman, asking him about Chapstick. It's just like, I guess Mothman likes to keep his lips all moisturized. But I'll have you know, Eilish, that I have watched a bunch of Bigfoot movies. I went through a phase. It was like this time last year or something where I was watching a whole bunch of movies on YouTube. And there was just a whole bunch of like different Bigfoot movies that I just ended up watching. You're sleeping after stream, so no. Well, put it in your to-do list. Make sure you put it in your to-do list. Watch Landshark. Yes, I am seriously playing Pokemon Go on live stream. Amazing, isn't it? Mothman. It's like Mothman and Bigfoot. The mods are in there. Closed on... Wait, Bigfoot and Mothman are now closed on Sundays? Well, shiver me timbers. Walk me plank. I'm so dehydrated from having to blow my nose so much over the last few days. I do have like electrolytes in the car. It doesn't really help me out here. It wasn't until I got home before that I was just like, damn. I don't think the 5 dim sims that I had on the way home really helped either. Because I had dim sims with chicken salt. And yeah, that really... No incense today? No, not for Roggenrola. I've already got... How many shiny Roggers do we have? Roggenrola. We have 38. Oh, sorry, no, in Chinese. Roggenrola and shiny. We have 28. 28 shiny Roggenrolas. So no, I don't think it was really worth putting a incense on today for them, because it's a Com Day Pokemon. You get a $25 Prezi gift card. Hey, nice, Joshua. Nice little Prezi. What's Prezi? You know, like presents. Prezi. Getting a Prezi. Yes, me and Eilish have watched many of the AI Bigfoot videos together. There's some funny ones in there, for sure. I'll tell you a movie that's so bad, it really good. You'll piss yourself. It's Rectuma. Okay. Do I need to ask questions about that one? Should I be asking questions about that one? Am I good enough to ask questions about that one? It did have a Com Day, good point, yeah. Don't think it was really necessary. Did you ever watch the Tekken movie? They did a live action Tekken movie? I've seen animated Tekken movies before, but I don't think I've seen a live action one. I've seen the Street Fighter movie. The one with Kylie Minogue and Jean-Claude Van Damme. That's a classic. And the old school Mortal Kombat movies, they were classics too. The new ones are good. The old ones are classics. Just had to do a survey. Oh, for the $25 gift card. Nice, dude. In Australia, we're lucky to even afford a present. Pretty much. Everything's pretty expensive. I can guess. Well, yeah. I mean, from the title, yeah. What are some other really bad movies that people have seen that are actually like, you know, if you're into watching just crappy movies, like what would you suggest is a good movie to watch? Hey, we got a huge rock and roll. Let's see. I've seen a lot. It's hard to keep. I've seen so many bad movies. What's one that sticks out in my head? It's a good movie. Honestly, I can't actually think of any off the top of my head. I've seen so many. Oh, that's good stats. What movie are we talking about? A lot of different movies, dude. There's no singular movie that we're really talking about. I have to start watching where I'm walking. 2010 movie, but very good, was about Jim Manley, or Jim Manley? Wait, did you spell that correctly, James? Velocity Trap. Bad movie. Attack the Block was good, but bad. Like, it's odd from memory. Yeah, I remember that movie. Yeah. It's another really bad movie. It's like good bad. Good bad, or bad good. Yeah, good bad. I don't know. Okay, Jin, okay. I did watch the Happy Gilmore 2 movie the other day. I mean, It's nothing to write home about. I didn't think it was going to be. I was like, they're just trying to capitalize off a movie that was good back in the day, sort of thing. Yeah, it's one of those movies that you watch once and you're like, yeah, I might watch that again in the future if it's on, sort of thing. But you're not going to actively go out and watch it again, I don't think. A lot of rehashed jokes. I don't know, I think it missed the mark in a lot of places. It's just a movie that didn't need a sequel. And I always knew it was just going to be a pretty bad movie. It was just trying to make profits, profiteering off of an old success. Scooby-Doo classic movie. Yes, that's one of Eilish's favourite movies. We've watched the Scooby-Doo movies before. Yep. She's watched them several times in one day. Eminem's in there, yeah. Yeah, he plays the son of the jackass dude. You're tempted to check out. I mean, watch it. It's not a bad movie, but it's definitely not a good movie. It's just a movie. It's something that you watch. It goes for like nearly 2 hours, and you're like, had a few funny moments in it. As I said, if you've seen the first one, it's worth watching the second one, and you know, it rehashes a few things, and yeah, it's nothing to write home about. Nearly lost your voice, period 5, because you did school a haka practice. I'm assuming that you're in New Zealand, Joshua, if you're doing haka practice. Check out Caddyshack. I've seen Caddyshack. That's an old movie. You started watching a reaction to it, and yeah, there's a lot of old jokes, callbacks, yeah. It's what they had to do, because they have to sort of... It's not really going to appeal to a new audience. It's going to appeal to the audience that watched the original movie. So they had to do a lot of callback jokes, sort of thing. Just like, haha, do you remember this scene from the movie? And it's like, yeah, I did. It's like, it was funny nearly 30 years. It's hard to believe that Happy Gilmore is nearly 30 years old, like the original movie. Eminem, good rapper. Yeah, he's got some good songs. He's been around for a while. Just a few good songs thrown in here and there. You're just shocked at the character? Yeah. Yeah, I thought there was, but I mean, they have to sort of have something like that. It's like, it's what sets up the narrative for the movie, sort of thing. I mean, they're still in the movie to an extent, but it's, yeah. You're in, yeah, I thought so. As soon as you said haka practice. You really feel like watching John Wick? No, save it. Save it for when we really enjoy watching John Wick together. We've had some fun times watching. John Wick's a good movie. Hey, Gabrielle, how you doing? But I mean, if you really want to watch it by yourself, go. Fine, watch it. I don't care. Whatever. Did you watch the last first? Got cancelled and given. Wait, the Last of Us? I don't think it's cancelled. I just think people didn't really like the second series as much as the first one. "29 years old, 96, yeah. I said almost 30. You caught a shiny Bagon, a shiny Frigibax today, and you caught a shiny Oz. Hey, nice, Gabrielle. Shiny Frigiback is nice. Well done, man. Shaun of the Dead is a great movie. A lot of Simon Pegg's, Stephen Frost movie. No, wait, not Stephen Frost. Nick Frost, rather. I didn't say Stephen Frost. Nick Frost and Simon Pegg movies, they do together are good movies. Shaun of the Dead is one of those classic movies. Hot Fuzz is another really good movie as well. Just stupid. I like Paul too. Paul's a good movie. Wait, there's Spotlight Hours? Yeah. And then every Tuesday at 6 p.m. there is a Spotlight Hour. Yeah, and if you haven't already, guys, please do smack a like on the stream. We're only sitting on 6. Come on, guys, pull your fingers out. Show some love. Smash that like button. The series think Naughty Dog cancelled it, guessing that they were the producers. Really? They've cancelled the whole thing? Yeah. I know that the second series didn't get the love that the first series... Lost my path. That the first series got. But I think that was just more because of what's-her-face that plays Ellie. People just don't like her. So she's like the most hated actress in Hollywood at the moment. Did I see the news about Snom appearing on the 6th? No. I didn't see that. You're like 2 minutes into stream when you got here. Thank you, Taff. Much appreciated. You'll always like as soon as you join. Thank you, Nene. Basketball, Basketball is one of those movies. It's one of them movies. It's so dumb, but it's funny. She single-handedly... I don't think it was her. I think it was the character written for her that ruined, like, the show. Because the writers play a big part in what happens, because they're the ones that write what they're supposed to be acting out, so it was like a combination thing. And unfortunately, it just seems to be the way it comes to video game, like things that are based on video games, movies, series, all that sort of stuff. They just lose the plot at some point. It's very hard to find a good like TV or movie adaptation of video games. Sometimes it's, you know, they can do an okay job. They did a good job with the Fallout series. I'm just hoping that they can continue doing that moving forward. I think one of the big things of that is because Todd Howard is actually one of the producers of the show. So there's a lot of input coming directly from Bethesda. And basically like the CEO of Bethesda. So they're doing a good job of staying on plot for that. But The Witcher is one of those series where they're going to start diverting from the source material, and that's why Henry Cavill is leaving the show. I don't know if they've backlipped on that and they're just like, oh no, we can't lose him just because he's what makes the show, because he's Geralt. Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see what happens with the next series, if they do bring in Liam Hemsworth to play Geralt from now on, or if it's going to continue being Henry. I guess we will see. But yeah, that's one of those series that's going to sort of fall right off if they replace the main character in it and go off the source material. Brookedy, yes, Brookedy is our next Com Day Pokemon. Fate the Winx saga was pretty good. I haven't seen it. My sinuses are blocked. My mouth is dry. And I just want to go home and have a shower. And food. I'm hungry. I don't think so, James. She's usually here during our day streams, like Com Day and stuff like that. She lives in Sweden, so it's super early morning right now over in Europe. sort of thing. So it's probably only about like 4 or 5 in the morning or something like that. So I don't think she's gonna be here. Clipping, I think so. I can't actually remember. In Europe, it's like that. And depending on where you are. She's in Sweden. So even if it is that early, it's like she could be at work or something like that. So since it is midweek, well, early week, so I think it's Tuesday. Wouldn't really call that midweek yet. That's what Wednesday's for. Do, 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 do. So now that we've spoken about bad movies, like good bad movies, what's a bad good movie? What is one movie that everybody thinks is like the greatest movie ever, but you watched it and you were just like, this is the biggest piece of garbage. I hate this. Any DC movie? I don't know. There's some good DC movies. I mean, you can't go wrong with Christopher Nolan's Batman series. They're good. Think on that for a moment. There's a lot out there. Movie for me that I watched, which everybody thought was really good, that I thought was a bit meh. Just trying to think of things that I've watched. The problem is, for a movie to be good, to me, like that's what's going to stand out. That's going to be a movie that I remember. Anything else I'm probably going to forget. Just because my brain doesn't work that way. I just don't really retain stuff that I don't care about. Mona 2. Never seen any of them, so... Moana, I should say, not Mona. Haven't seen either of them, so I wouldn't be able to give you the newer ones or trash. Yeah, unfortunately it's because, you know, any Rock movie. You don't like The Rock? Is it because he plays the exact same character in every single movie that he does? Basically, he is just The Rock in every movie. There's no, like, character arcs and creativity behind the acting. You hate him, he's like a thorn in your foot. I reckon he's had a couple of okay movies. But I know what you're saying. I'm pretty sure she already has James. I'm not sure if she's still here. One, she could have fallen asleep because she was in her room watching TV shows and it's dark and she is sick. So there's a possibility that she's fallen asleep. 2, she's having dinner. 3, she just doesn't love us anymore and she's just decided to abandon us. Which, you know, there's all 3 of those are quite possible. You mean he had a character arc in But see, that's the thing. It's just like he's in that movie. He's because it's an animated movie. He's playing an actual character that's been written, sort of thing. In any movie that he produces, and he's like the action star in it, he is just The Rock in that movie. So it's a little bit different, I would suppose, being that any American Pie movie is bad. I reckon the first one's funny. I mean, I'm not going to say this is my favorite movie in the world, but yeah, this one time at band camp. Movie that, damn. I mean, I suppose on that same vein as James before saying any DC movie, I didn't like the Justice League movie. I thought that was just a long, drawn-out piece of garbage. And it just seems to be Zack Snyder. He's had, like, 300 is a good movie. There's, like, some of his movies that he's done are okay. But then, yeah, unfortunately, like, Justice League and stuff like that, they were garbage. And then they had, like, the extended version of it that goes for, like, 17 hours. And it's just filled with black and white scenes and 16:9 scenes and stuff like that. And you're like, what is going on in this movie? Who edited this? Did they give it to, like, some film student in Tokyo or something like that to edit? Because this is just broken. Memorable line, but bad movie. You like Doctor Strange, still haven't seen Into the Multiverse is pretty good. Like, the Doctor Strange movies, I think, are entertaining enough. I think it's just because Benedict Cumberbatch is a good actor, so he plays a good Stephen Strange. But I like the Doctor Strange movies. I thought they were good. They're some of the better Marvel movies. Any live-action Disney movie that you've seen? Yeah, Disney really just screws the pooch when it comes to doing live-action Disney movies. It's just like, it was successful as an anime. Why make it into a live-action? We don't need a live-action version of a movie it's not new content. It's just rehashing the same shit. We don't need it. We grew up with early 2000s, 80s, 90s, and a few 60s, 70s, best time. Yeah, see, because I was born in the 80s, like, I watched a lot of my parents' shows growing up, so I grew up watching stuff like Get Smart, and what are some other old shows that we used to watch a lot of? Get Smart was, like, one of the main ones, which is good. I like Get Smart. Thank God my parents were never into, like, the Brady Bunch or anything, so I never had to watch that garbage. But yeah. There's some good old shows. I like the old 70s Batman, Adam West Batman. That was cool. The Warriors, you talking about the movie, James? I'm assuming. For some reason, when you said that, all I could think is Once Were Warriors, like the Maori movie. Disney after Oki 2015 went downhill. Don't watch Disney movies or shows. I mean, Disney's just an awful corporation as it is. They act all joyful and gleeful and just like, family entertainment, yay, come to Disney, come to Disney World, come to Disneyland. Oh, it's the most magical place in the world. Meanwhile, they exploit every single fucking person. Well, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to swear that. But every single person that works for Disney gets exploited. Child labor, you name it. I got one of my streams. It was it GoFest last year? No, I think it was Tour last year. One of my streams got claimed by Disney just because the Phil Collins song was playing in it for 2 minutes as I was walking through a public space. And Disney's just like, that money belongs to us now. You played one of our songs in your background. How dare you? Yeah, Disney's an evil corporation. They have a monopoly on entertainment. That's why they've bought everything that they possibly can. They own Marvel. They own Fox. What else did Disney own? Everything. Every franchise that you can possibly think of, Disney own these days. And it's just so they can own a monopoly on it and just run everything into the ground. Just for profits. Somebody say garbage is... Hey, you doing, Fitzy? Welcome in. Sneakers, Adam West. I still remember Adam West being the mayor in Family Guy. Does Adam West need a jacket? I think he does, good chum. Heath Ledger best Joker. Jimmy does. Yeah, I think Eilish would agree with that. She does love herself some Heath. Get angry, Jim. I am. Disney's mean. Mickey Mouse will absolutely torture you to death, even using any Disney trademarked thing in any capacity, anywhere. Mickey Mouse is coming for you with cease and desist papers. They ruined The Simpsons. It's Fox. They own Fox now, like I said. But, I mean, honestly, The Simpsons probably did that to themselves, though, because it's a show that's been around for so long now. It's like, it's just changed so much over the years because they're just trying to cater to the new audience that's watching it. So the humor in it is very different from what it used to be, just because times change. For a show that's been around for over 30 years, it's like, yeah, it's going to change, just because it just changes with the times. People's sensibilities and what people find funny and what people find PC and all of that garbage. You have seen the old Adam West Batman series. If you haven't seen the old Adam West Batman series, you're missing out. And Disney a bigger asshole than you, and that's saying a lot. Wait, Tef, are you saying that you've never seen the... Which one is it? Is it Dark Knight Rises? Is the Joker one with Heath Ledger? Is it? It's not Batman Begins. Yeah, it's the Dark Knight Rises, isn't it? Wait, which one is it? Heath was a great actor. He was. He's got a lot of good movies out, old movies. Even that one about the two cowboys. I mean, the subject matter is something, but I mean, the acting was good. See, Jimmy hit the wrong emote halfway through the stream. Oh, did I? I didn't put any emojis in the stream. What happened? Why do I have to decide if comments are good or bad? Stares at the flagged message. It's just because it had swearing in it. It had naughty words. You've never seen it. You need to. I would suggest, like, the Christopher Nolan Batman movies are probably some of the best Batman movies that have come out. They did a good job. You're back! Ah! Welcome back, little miss. Leaving us and stuff in the lurch. We were just talking about Heath Ledger and the Joker. So you missed out. You missed out on the best conversation. You could have had a lot of input there, but now it's over and we're moving on to different subjects. Oh yeah, and also that Disney is evil. That'd be the one, Negan. Yeah, Ozzy Osbourne and Hulk Hogan dying like days apart from each other, or a day apart from each other. It's the Dark Knight. Okay, thank you. Crashed out over Disney. I did not. I was just telling you how bad Disney is as a corporation. We're raging over how evil Disney are. I know you do. I was saying that. And we're going, oh, if only Eilish was here right now, she could tell us all about how that's her favourite Joker. The later Harry Potter movies from 3 to 6 are bad. 1 and 2 and part 2 of the 7th movie are okay. I haven't seen any of them, so I couldn't really tell you. Still a Harry Potter virgin. I'm pretty sure you've told her that multiple times, James, and she's already told you that she's watched it. I even said that before. I'm like, I'm pretty sure she's watched it. We have 9 minutes left, so yes, you are late, but you haven't missed the whole stream. You've just missed me ranting on about different subjects, including good bad movies, bad good movies, Disney, Heath Ledger's Joker. What else have we... 70s Batman. What else have we talked about during this stream? It's been an interesting stream. We've had a lot of subject matters. And it's only been 50 minutes. ADHD brains for the win. Anyone is good besides from that one. Change the race. You've seen one Harry Potter movie, don't ask me which one. It's the one with the guy and the wand and the wizards and the things. That's the one. Jimmy needs to watch Harry Potter. Well, see, you missed your opportunity because it was your birthday yesterday. You could have got me to watch one of the Harry Potter movies. Instead, you put The Mask on. That's on you. We watched The Mask, which I said, hey, I'll watch The Mask. It's one of my childhood movies. I enjoy Jim Carrey. He's funny. But no, you could have put Harry Potter movie on. I would have had to just deal with it because it was your birthday and you could have picked. But, c'est la vie. You missed out. 127 hours was bad. Isn't that the one about the guy that cuts his arm off with a pocket knife? James Franco? James Franco didn't do that. He just played the guy in the movie that did that. Considering Hulk supported Trump, he is a piece. The Mask. Hey, The Mask is good. It's one of those old 90s movies that was just a quintessential 90s movie. I gave you the plague as a gift. You owe me Harry Potter movies to watch. I don't know if it works like that. As I said before in the stream, you've made me sick twice. I've made you sick once. I think that's a fairly good trade, just quietly. I think we traded just nicely. You've been very nice to me as of late. Are you sure about that? Hey, Shinies. How you doing? Welcome in. Tie him up. She'll tie me up. Is it boosted? No, Shinies are never boosted during Spotlight hours. They don't boost the Shinies for Spotlights. Looks like the people have spoken. A Harry Potter movie tomorrow night. Really? I don't know. They said that you have to tie me up. Are you going to tie me up tomorrow? Because, I mean, that might be a little bit awkward. That could be very awkward. Alright. Yeah, back a car. After raid. Don't make him do it. Exactly. See, Fitzy is on my side. Oh, damn it. I didn't say the second movie. Make him do it a lot. No, don't be mean. Don't be mean, yo. Aha. Car. Oh, we've still got 4 minutes left. I just jumped into the car prematurely, but we shall watch Harry Potter tomorrow night. Oh, got an egg hatching. That's good timing. I'll tie you up, sure. Right after raid hour, it's back to Harry Potter now. Oh, we almost got a hundo ducky. We'll start that one for now. She's made me watch Twilight. Don't you get... She's made me watch Twilight 1 and 2, okay? I think that I've had enough Twilight. I don't need to watch any more of those movies. I don't need to know about Edward and Bella and Jacob and any other those characters in that goddamn Forsaken movie. You like that as a kid? What, the Twilight movies? Terrible acting. What, in the Twilight movies? Yeah. You've never seen... I would gladly still be in that boat, Fitzy, but unfortunately, I know somebody that has forced me to watch... Wait, we've tried to watch the first one twice now, haven't we? We still have 3... No, we don't have 3 Twilight movies. Those movies don't exist. And never will. There's still 3 and 2 parts. Number 4. Yeah, they don't exist. Sorry. I still remember... I retain their names because you've made me watch the first... Well, you've tried to make me watch the first one twice. You've tried to make me watch the second one, and every time we go to JJ's lately, there's just Twilight clothing everywhere for some reason. And you're always pointing it out, so how can I not know the character names? That's 5 too many movies. Exactly. And was it? I was reading a thing that supposedly Twilight started off as fan fiction for something else, like other vampire movies. I can't remember what they were, but basically they were just fan fiction, and then it actually turned into its own thing, and now it's what it is, and it's just like, well, there you go. I don't even know where I saw that. I think it was on Instagram. I don't know why it came up either. I think it was just talking about vampire things and books, and then they were like, yeah. I don't know why I retain this information. How do I even know that? You like The Hunger? I've never seen any of the Hunger Game movies. All right. Well, I think we're pretty much done with our Spotlight Hour. It ain't no shiny tonight. That's okay. We have a bunch of them already from Comday. The new ones are dog poop. So much Twilight merch. We must need to get some. Nope. Nope. You can get your Twilight. I'll continue buying my Slipknot and Korn merchandise. Thank you very much. Very stark difference there. You're walking out with Twilight merch. I'm walking out with new metal band merch. Ah, yes. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. 50 Shades of Grey. That's what it was. Yeah, 50 Shades of Grey was supposedly fan fiction for Twilight, I think. Yeah. Was it? Yeah. I don't know. I don't care. I know it was something like that. Again, movies that I've never seen before. You've never seen any of these. You don't have women in your life that want to force you to watch these movies. That's your issue. And I wouldn't call that an issue. I'd call that good. You're lucky. You're one of the lucky ones. The author who penned the 50 Shades trilogy started as a Twilight fanfic, and then... Okay, there you go. the things you learn. I knew it was something like, I knew there was like one thing that was based on another thing. I just couldn't remember what it was because I don't really care. Your son has Trivian merch. He loves metal. Yeah, I'm not wearing it now because I took it off. But earlier today, I was wearing a Corn t-shirt and a Corn hoodie. I took my Corn hoodie off and put on my Super Dry hoodie because it's warmer. But yeah, that's the end of Spotlight Hour, guys. We didn't get the shiny. Woo. How many? Only 11 likes. Come on, guys. You've been a bit stingy tonight on the old likes. I can definitely feel that my sinuses are getting all blocked up again. Oh, it's fantastic. Wicked for Good is... Wait, they're doing another Wicked movie? Is that necessary? I don't think that's necessary. Why are things like that necessary? I need a tissue. The last one tried to make you watch Game of Thrones. I still haven't watched Game of Thrones. It's one of those series that sort of everybody has watched. I'm very much like that with those types of series, though. Yeah. The sickness is coming out of me again. Nah. I think I've hit that wall again for the night. My medication and stuff is on off from this morning, so I need to go home and shower and re-med myself. What was this? Yeah, Game of Thrones is something that I've never seen, but I'm like that with all those big series that people watch. I never watch them at the time. I always wait until it's finished and then watch through it, just so I don't have to wait for like episodes between episodes and then for them to release new series and all that sort of stuff. I just hate having to wait. So it's like I just save it for the end. I have stuffed up on that recently though, because I started watching The Boys like last year, and now I need to wait until I think it's next year when the last series comes out, and it's like, God damn it. Okay, that one could be good PvP. And what's its face? Long Legs thing is a good PvPer, I'm pretty sure. Thank you, Messitat. Much appreciated. Avatar is good. I didn't mind the Avatar movies. The first one is definitely better than the second one. The second one's a bit meh, but the first one's good. You still need to tell there's a second act. Okay. Cool. I wouldn't know because I've never seen the musical, but good to know. One Wicked was too many. One was bad and got given hate. Why the second one? I don't know, dude, because as have said, they have to complete the whole thing, so. Is it just me as my phone? It's not as bright as it should be. There we go. It's a bit better. I was too busy with Vikings when Game of Thrones was big. Now you've lost interest. Oh, fair enough. The Boys is amazing. Yeah, The Boys is good. I like it just because it's very cynical on the whole superhero genre thing, instead of like all these mighty superheroes that are just, pinnacles of, righteousness and all that sort of stuff. It's just like, this is what people with power actually do. It just corrupts them and it just turns them into horrible people. And this is what superheroes would be like in a real world situation. But yeah, it's just good. I enjoyed it. Good acting. Anthony Starr is good. Carl Urban is good as well. It's another actually decent one for PvP, perhaps. We should watch 50 Shades of Grey. Sure. We'll add it to the list of our movies, We'll add it to the list somewhere right down in the bottom. And I think it's about my turn that I was allowed to choose some movies, because we seem to be watching all of your movies, and I never really get to add anything like from my list because you don't like watching horror movies and stuff like that. But I think you should. If I have to watch all these really bad movies like Twilight and 50 Shades of Grey and all that sort of stuff, I think it's only fair that you watch movies like The Heretic or what other type of movies that I've been wanting to watch recently that are horror movies? There's a few. What's my favorite shiny? Charizard. Because Charizard is also my favorite Pokemon. Weekend Musical has 2 acts, Defying Gravities at the end of the first act, so there's still a bit more to go. Well, there you go. The things you learn. Team America. I love Team America. I was quoting Team America lines to Eilish just the other day. Say, Chuck, there's 3 types of people in this world. Dicks, pussies, and assholes. That's like one of my all-time favorite lines when it comes to movies. No, you didn't mean it that way, James, but you're taking that as a compliment. Fitzy was Homeland. Alright. I choose all the movies when it's time to sleep. Exactly. But I still put movies on that you will enjoy, like crappy shark movies or something like that. I'm always trying to choose something that we can both watch. But no, I think it's time that I'm allowed to start choosing movies outside of sleep time movies. You know, movies that we actually are going to sit there and watch together. How's my hyper training going? Pretty good. What are we up to? I don't know what's going on ground on there, but he seems to have inserted another Pokemon inside himself. Dude, I wouldn't do that on stream. Alright, so for my hyper training, we have 20 of the 40 Team Rocket Grunts that we need to do for our first one of them. 417 of the 1500 Pokemon that we need to catch, so we're almost 1/3 of the way through that. And then for the field research task, we have 21. I could be getting through this so much quicker, but it is what it is. And then, yeah, for the stuff that we still need to do, we need to defeat oh my god, as I said, guys, I'm sick, so my brain's not working. We need to do 5 Team Rocket leaders after we finish the grunts, and then 40 raids. That'll be easy to get done. The 1500 Pokemon is the last one for the defense training that I need to do, and that's maxed out to 15. And then hatch 30 eggs and 10 candies with your exploring with your trainee buddy, so they should be fairly easy to get as well. So nothing is too hard out of these research that not research, like tasks that I need to do. Bye, Eilish. I'll talk to you soon. Have fun in the shower. Sharknado 17. Last time I heard there was like, what, 5 or 6 of them? They're really up to 17 now? Turka. It's me! It's me! I think he's saying, kiss me! Kiss me! Smart ass mother. Such a dumb movie. Yeah, alright. Take it easy, Eilish. Yeah, enjoy your shower. I will talk to you soon. Probably like when the stream finishes, but yeah. 3 types of people in this world. Yeah. Those who can count and those who can't. Wait a minute. That doesn't make sense. Homelander low-key got made into, but he is a villain. He didn't get made into a villain. He is a villain. She's leaving us with Jimmy. Yeah, now I get to. It's my time to decide what movies we watch. Ha ha ha. No. Unfortunately for you guys, I get left with her. No. Fortunately for you guys, I get left with her, because once I end the stream, who do I end up talking to for the rest of the night? It's not you guys. Theta, how you doing? Just had a random Decidueye pop up in your neighborhood in Pokemon Go. How many fully evolved starters have you come across recently in your neighborhood? None that I can think of off the top of my head. They do spawn. Like, you do get, like, third stage evolution of the starters spawning. I didn't know Decidueye had been added to that list, but apparently it has, if you've seen one. So, it also depends what event's going on at the time. Sometimes you'll see like Charizards, Blastoise, Venusaur, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, well done. You must have got lucky to see it. Wait, what in the blue hell is hyper training? The bottle cap? You know how they were talking about the bottle cap that you get from GoFest? That's what you were using it for hyper training. So you can choose a Pokemon that isn't a hundo, and you can turn it into a hundo. So I got my lucky shiny Groudon here, and that's the one that I decided to hyper train into the hundo. So it's basically just a way of you being able to max out the stats. 200 kilometers without a puffin walking distance. Ouch. I'm so glad that I didn't get that. You finished mine, your shiny Zacian is now a Shundo. I know, Tef, I was... Did you not hear the sarcasm in my voice? That was supposed to be a sarcastic comment. I know, I understood the joke. Apparently my sarcasm went right over your head there. That's okay. He was tortured, you think, as a kid, so he grew up with hate. You think against the people who... Wait, what are we talking about, James? That was such a random comment. Like, where did that come from? What? Talk to Smiggles. I do. Oh my god, my ears are blocked. I talk to Smiggles all the time. I was talking to her just earlier. No, I need to leave that up so you guys can see. Look at the bags that I got under my eyes right now from being sick. I'm just like, I feel like shite. You missed out on the bottle cap. Yeah. Basically, that's what hyper training is. It's just so once you get the bottle cap, you can train. Oh yeah, I forgot I got electrolytes. I should drink some of this. Hydration and hydration. Ugh, that's good. I just downed like 300 mils of that in one go. Haha. Where am I up to? Should be silver bottle cap in there. Yeah, I'm guessing that they'll add the silver bottle caps as well if they've added the gold ones. Silver will be better for like train. Isn't it like one stat that you get from silver instead of all three? If you have to walk, route on for 10 candies as part of the training task. That's 200 kilometers. But it's... Oh, is it? Oh. That's alright. I do that just from walking, like, com days and stuff like that. So as long as I can get up to that stage fairly quickly, like, what do I have to do to get up to it? Alright, so yeah, the field research tasks we can get out of the way fairly quickly. I just need to actually actively finish them. 30 eggs is easy enough. That's like, what, three and a half batches of eggs that I can just chuck on and just hatch all at once. 10 candies, that's going to be over like a year worth of grinding. So com days, spotlight hours, just walking in general, all that sort of stuff, it'll just tick over, like, sort of passively. So it shouldn't be too hard to get done. Like 200 kilometers will be fairly easy to get done. Well, I think bags on bags. I know, like I said, I look like death at the moment. I don't feel like death. It's just like last night and the night before, I didn't really sleep too well. So hopefully tonight I'll actually sleep. Ugh. Winning. Third time I've been sick this year. That's what happens when you're seeing somebody that's in retail and works with children. Not sure if you have to complete all the tasks or if it is assigned. No, you do like these are the tasks that I will have to do. How you doing, Janie? Welcome back. Speaking of research, I should probably have research tasks that I complete. Yeah. Snuffle. What, Fitzy? If you puffin at times, it'll be just 100 cl. Okay. Wait, you can use the puffins? I suppose it didn't say without using puffins. That'd be good. I do have a big collection of puffins. This is why I've been stockpiling them. I have 47 puffins, so now is the perfect time to use them. Yeah, cool. Let's do that. Take it easy, Taff. Enjoy your evening. Nighty night. We'll see you tomorrow for a rain hour. Only 2 more days of dry July, then you're getting hammered Friday to make a feel lost. Well, doesn't that sort of defeat the purpose? You actually went a full month without. I said, it's yeah. For some reason, I was thinking of No Not November. And I was like, you went a full month without. I was just like, no, wait, he's doing dry July. That's something completely different. I mean, it could essentially be the same thing, just different wording, but no, you're just abstaining from alcohol, not from things, other things. Moving on. You'll be there for Verizian. Verizian is the one out of all of them that I just do not need. I've got shinies and hundos. We got a hundo Verizian. And we got... Oh, we got 2 shinies. Actually, fairly decent shinies as well. Oh, yeah, and for those that missed it, my very last hundo that I got, yeah, boy, we got ourselves a hundo Lunala last week from Raid Hour. It's like the last raid of the night. We pulled the hundo. Profit makes it half the walking distance. Okay, cool. I never used them, so I wouldn't know. No, she sees your stuff now, Fitzy. You just don't see her stuff. She's a moderator now, so she sees your messages. I mean, no, you did your months. Yeah. Yeah, I got that. Like I said, I'm sick right now, so my brain's just not connecting things together properly. Ooh. Yeah. I have to stop and think about things. Like, there's like a buffering period where I'm like, dial up noises. Yeah, see, Tef, you see his messages, he doesn't see your messages, though. No, not November is a no-go. I mean, I don't know if it's appropriate to talk about it on stream, but I've done it twice. Just for shits and giggles, I suppose. I want to call it shits and giggles. I don't know. It was just something I was like, hey, I'll give it a shot. But yeah, I've done it twice. I don't know why. Once was enough. It's the one out of all of them you do need. You need Virizion Shiny. See, out of the swords, the Terrakion was the one that I needed, and I didn't end up doing Terrakion Raid Hour when it came past because I was doing other stuff. So we missed out on Terrakion. I don't know, Fitzy. I think it's at some point she may have blocked your messages or something. I don't know. I honestly don't know why she doesn't see. Did he say, oh, I did, when I was like going, I'm having trouble connecting things. Like my fingers were like doing that. So I was like, oh, it's the uwu thing. Uwu. I said uwu, fuck yeah. Why have I started swearing during the stream? I'm sick, so my brain is just not caring right now. I usually don't swear during these streams, but I've said it 3 times now. 3 or 4 times now. I think if you go into your settings on your actual YouTube page, Tef, you can. There's a place where it's got banned people from your thing, and you can create blacklists of people that can't send you messages and stuff like that. So it might be at some point you like blacklisted him on your thing, even if it was only by accident. But you can unblacklist people. But yeah, you have to go through your actual YouTube settings, like on your page, sort of thing. Your birthday's in November, so that's the perfect excuse. It's just like, nah, sorry guys, my birthday's in November. I can't do that. You never do it because you're built differently. What, you never do No Not November, or you never do the what? I'm assuming you yeah. Sure, righto. Righto. Sorry, Kendra, how you doing? Brain no work. You want me to unsubscribe for that joke? Hey, I'm funny. I'm real funny, alright? There's no reason that you should be unsubscribing from my streams. I'm funny. Most of the time when I'm not trying to be. Most of the time it's when I'm trying to be serious, and then all of a sudden my brain is not working. Most of the time it's when, yeah, people start making fun of me and they laugh at me. They're like, hey, I'm trying to be serious here. Stop making fun of me. Speaking of swearing, when's the new Doom stream? I like how you put those two things together. Just like, hi, I remember your Doom streams. It was just one long swear word. I don't know. Soon. I'll have to figure out. It's like, because I want to play through Doom 2016. I need to reinstall it because it's not on the computer. Which means I need to find space on my computer to install it, because my hard drives are pretty full. Doom Eternal is still installed, but I'll play through 2016 first. Because that's the order that they go in. It's like Doom the Dark Ages was like a prequel to the first two. So Doom Dark Ages, Doom 2016, then Doom Eternal. I'll have to wait until after I'm not sick anymore, so I don't know. We'll figure it out over the next couple of weeks, I think. Finish the Dark Ages needs to do 2016. Yeah. I'm funny, not funny, but funny. Yeah. That pretty much sums me up in a nutshell. Working my way on never doing it in November all year round once you get enough control. Okay. Okay. It's actually bad for you though, but okay, whatever. Like, it's legitimately bad for you. But there is healthy ways of doing it, and then there's being a gooner. Abstaining from it 100%. Like, the so-called benefits that they say are just sprouted at you by gym bros and like alpha males and stuff like that, which just try and sell you garbage. So any urologist will actually tell you that it's very healthy to do it, and they're trained medical professionals that work in that area of the body. So I'm more inclined to believe them and what they have to say about the process than Andrew Tate. So you do you, dude, but just saying. There is healthy ways of doing it without, abstaining is good, but to an extent. You get a 4 terabyte hard drive and thinking of getting on. Dude, I've got 4 hard drives in the computer at the moment, and they're all full. They're only 2 tip drives though. One of them's I think my install disk, which is my SSD. I think that's only 1 terabyte, if I remember correctly. Maybe, no, is it 2? I don't know. But my other hard drives are all full. I need to get a couple more SSDs. But I'm going to get the chip ones because my motherboard now can have the ones that actually plug directly onto the motherboard rather than actually having to have a hard drive. So yeah, I need to get a couple of them. I need one that's dedicated just for my games on the computer, so I need to get like a big 4 terabyte one or something like that that's going to be just for games. Yours is unhealthy, yeah. Dude, like, seriously, it's like, yeah. There is, unfortunately, the modern world that we live in with the websites and access that people have because of the internet. It's easy to form habits in that sense. It's just about having self-control and giving yourself other hobbies and stuff that you can do to keep yourself occupied. Yeah, I'm sure you'll do it. But yeah, as I said, 100% abstinence isn't the way to go. Just talk to a health professional about it, somebody that's actually trained in that field, and they'll tell you that no, it's very much one of those things that if you don't use it, you will lose it, sort of thing. So, yeah. Anyway, I think this is a good as time of any to end the stream. So yeah, we'll be back tomorrow evening for Raid Hour, which is Verizian. So we'll smash into some Verizian raids tomorrow night. As you saw, I've got the hundo for it and shinies, so I don't necessarily need it. So we'll see how we go with other people getting their stuff. But yeah, should have a guest tomorrow night for Raid Hour. Sex head with Jimmy, pretty much. Guys, you should know by now that in my streams we have a very vast array of subject matters that we talk about. I mean, just think about this stream alone. We've talked about how evil Disney is. We've talked about the Joker. We've talked about Batman. We've talked about good, bad movies, bad, good movies. That, what we were just talking about. We've talked about a lot of stuff. So it's been a very vast array of subjects. But yeah, we'll be back for, like I said, for Thing tomorrow for Verizian. This whole time I could have been sitting here with lights on in the car. Why am I sitting in the dark? It doesn't matter. Yeah, so we're back for tomorrow night for Verizian. Yeah, we should have a guest tomorrow night, I'm assuming. Because I'm almost certain that Eilish is going to be around tomorrow night. So yeah, we'll have a guest, which would be good. She's getting used to actually talking on streams as well, so you guys might actually hear her talking again. But yeah, that's pretty much what we got teed up for tomorrow. So yeah, cool, awesome. I think we're going out to do stuff tomorrow as well. I think we might be going to the wildlife park, which would be good. Anyway, I'll fill you guys in on our happenings of what we got up to during the day tomorrow, and then yeah, we'll go from there. So until then, guys, peace out. Have a good one. Enjoy your morning, evening, noon, and night. Wait, you missed her talking into it. Yeah, Com Day. Yeah, last week's Com Day for Quaxley. Yeah, she came up and she spent a couple of hours walking around for Quaxley Com Day, and she was talking during the stream. she was in the mood, so she was actually talking and joking around. And then we had a whole bunch of challenges at the end of the stream, that because we had a guy come into the stream, and she was just setting all these stupid challenges that if I got to certain likes, like goals, that she would, do XYZ sort of thing, like stay at my house for a week and blah blah. Oh yeah, actually she still needs to do that. That's right. You're gonna have to let her know that. Be like, hey, remember, you still owe me a week worth of crashing at my house. She's essentially done that over the last week anyway. But yeah, we hit a whole bunch of like goals to the point where we got like 700 plus likes on the stream, and she was a little bit flabbergasted because she set a really high task for like challenge for the last one, and she just didn't think that was any way of us getting to it, and she's just like, oh my god. You guys have ruined me. So yeah, that was a fun stream. But yeah, you did miss her talking. But shoot, like I said, she'll probably be back in tomorrow night's stream, so you'll hopefully hear her talking then. And one of these days, she might even actually want to be on stream. Actually, this part of the stream where you guys can see people. We will see. It's a process. But anyway, what was I saying? Goodbye. Yeah. Alrighty, guys. Enjoy your morning, evening, noon, or night. Stay safe. Happy hunting. Good luck for your spotlight hours. That's the one. Hopefully, you guys will get your shiny, your hundo, all of that good stuff. And yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow for raid hour. So until then, peace out. Have a good one. I'll see you guys then. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. Oh yeah, hit the like button. So we're only 6 away from 20, guys.